So this is going to be a two-part question. So what do you specifically do to stay kingdom minded? And then what do you do to avoid burnout? Because you do a lot, you're involved in a lot. I see the cat jumping across the screen, so you got other responsibilities.
Yeah.
What do you do to stay kingdom minded? And what do you do to avoid getting burned out?
Um, well, my journaling every day. God first thing before I even get out of the bed. Usually, I will pick up my phone, go to my Bible app. What's the verse of the day? Gets me kind of started as I kind of already even open my eyes and read it. Um, Hanging out with God, hanging out with Jesus, taking them with me. Like I said, if I feel like my day is like getting really weird and chaos, and I'm like, this doesn't feel godly, then I know that I need to go back and go, okay, God's trying to tell me something right now. And I'll take that moment. I give myself that moment. And if I don't have that right at that moment, I make sure I make one. Then also when you get in the habit of waking up every morning and saying, what can I do for you today, God? What can I easily and readily do for you today? And he tells me take a self-care day, take a self-care day. But I'm also very adamant that I have a day of rest every week. If I don't, all bets are off because I need that quiet time, that just absorbing that love energy, that because when we're so busy, sometimes we're kind of oblivious to what's going on. He calls us to have. That is our purpose, to take a day of rest.
That came up in one of our connect groups recently. And I said, it's important that the people who are following me in ministry, that they see me living out the things that I talk to them about.
Mm-hmm.
I have been forcing myself to go to bed earlier just to get more rest. Me getting 6 to 8 hours of sleep is a big deal for me because it never used to be that way. When I say never, I mean, this is new, maybe in the last like 6 months new. And I have to ask myself, if I'm not taking a day of rest, how prideful, arrogant, or disobedient is that? God rested. Why am I not resting? Did God need to rest, or was he trying to show us the importance of rest? So why am I not doing it? If God did it, why am I not doing it? So, and my leaders need to see that, you don't got to put out every single fire right away. Like some things can wait until the next day. And it's important to have that time of the Lord, and have that self-care. You won't be in shape to help anyone because you'll be a mess yourself. So
yeah, your bucket must be full in order to give to anyone else.
Right. I talk to people a lot about ministering out of your overflow, because we cannot give the place where we minister on E, because then that's the place when you are most vulnerable, you can be taken out. So
yeah. Yep. Overflow. That's coming directly from God because he told me the same thing.
wow. Amen.